and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 15, April the 11th through the 17th weekly wrap up. Okay, I know this is coming to you guys like super late on Sunday, and there's not going to be very much editing that goes into it either. I put out like two other videos today. So I put out my weekly sort of not really a sneak peek. I guess you could say my week of music, or my week in music, where I take the reels that I do on Instagram. I do the full video because for that process, I have to speed up all of my videos. They can only be 30 seconds long for reels. So I have to minimize that. And I figured out a process where I do a whole minute video, what I want in it, and then I double the speed, and then it gets down to the 30 seconds so that I can add it into my Instagram reels. Little insight into how I do that for the day. So that got that done, posted. Then I also posted today's Veda for you guys here on Patreon. So everyone that is a patron will have access to that video specifically. I don't know if you guys have queued in or seen that I am also slowly releasing some of the Veda videos for the top two tiers, the $10 and the $15 tier. And then I am thinking about doing a week in the month of May where I open up all the videos so that you guys can go and binge them for all the levels. Don't know when or if I'm going to do that, but it will only be open for all the tiers for a week. Just kind of like something special, what have you. But yeah, I also got into the mail. I don't know if you guys are following me on TikTok, but I saw these amazing, super funny like things. And I don't think that I can be a funny person, but my son obviously thinks that I'm funny. So when I ordered this, oh my gosh, it's all like in a thing. But anyways, it's a tiny mic. It's a very tiny mic. Yes, it's a tiny mic. I have a tiny mic now that I will be doing 60-second reviews of the books that this isn't hooked up to anything, by the way, but over on TikTok with my tiny mic. So if you're not following me on TikTok and you think that that would be funny, please go check that out. I also got these super fun things that, let's see if I can make it work right. Alrighty. I think I got it. What? Oh my goodness. What have we come to? I don't know what I'm good. What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? I don't know. I got tiny hands, guys. Tiny hands. Yes. And like I can, well, it's way over there now, but I think I'm going to do, let's see. Hopefully you're not seeing the magic. I don't know. Are you seeing the magic? So, I shall do my reviews like this. Yes, hello. I came to give you these things. Oh yes, of course. Yay! I'm so excited for these. I don't know what to do with myself. I think they are the cutest things ever. So anyways, enough about that. Let's just say I wasn't productive last week when it came to the things that I read. I only read 4 books last week. If you saw the sneak peek music video for the Reels compilation, then you know that I only read 4 books last week, that I am still working on a couple, but didn't get them finished today because yeah, that's just how it went. So the first book that I'm going to talk about is Seducing the Dragon, which is Stonefire Dragons number 2 by Jessie and Donovan. This is a paranormal romance. I give it 4.25 stars. I give it for Steam fans. I listened to it as an audiobook. I was looking for some dragon shifter romances, and I hit the jackpot with this because there's this series, and then there is a spin-off series, and then there are more books, and I am loving it. So in this book we have Evie, who is a inspector for the dragon shifter sort of agency that has the regulations on the dragons. Bram is a dragon leader, is the clan leader. That's what I was trying to say. Is a clan leader, and when Evie goes in, she's like, I'm gonna seduce him. Well, come to find out, Evie is already his fated mate, and Bram's dragon is like, I want her, I want her, I want her. Oh my goodness. So I loved every minute of this. This is them sort of navigating that whole departmental, if she ends up mating him, then she can no longer be part of the department, and she also wants to help the other female that is part of the program, and she's there to investigate a death, and there's some mystery and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed it. The next book that I finished was Earn Your Extra Credit by Meghan Quinn. I placed this in rom-com. They gave this book 4.5 stars. It was absolutely amazing. I was doing a self-care day and was reading this book with a peel off face mask, and I couldn't release my emotions. If you saw my reels, then you know what happened. I do give this one 4 Steam fans. Forgot to tell you guys that. I read it as an ARC. It is available for you guys to read. I ended up finishing it on release day. Yes, I finished it on release day, so you guys can go read it. It is so good, you guys. It has fake dating. It has sort of friends with benefits. So we have Romeo. Yes, Romeo, who is a baseball player who was injured, and now he's the PE teacher, and Stella is the Spanish teacher. They all go to their friend's wedding, which is a destination wedding, and they have to spend 2 weeks there for the wedding party things and antics. Well, the first night, after some drinking happens, Stella ends up seeing her father at the resort that they're going to be staying at. Oh boy. And come to find out, it happens to be her arch nemesis, which is not a good thing. So alcohol, surprising, your father shows up. Yeah, you got to seem like you're not at a wedding by yourself. So what do? You say that you have a fake fiance. And let's just say there is this balcony scene that is just, so good. So good. So good. And then one of the other characters happens to see that balcony scene, and woo-wee. Some things. But I love the emotion that it also went into it, and reading some of my fellow ARC readers' comments on it are super funny as well. So I think that if you're looking for that great balance of saucy, sexy, swoony, sweet, angsty romance, friends with benefits, yeah, fake dating, this is going to be the book for you. Next, we have Revealing the Dragons, which is Stone Fire Dragon 2.5. This is actually supposedly a novella, but it's marked weird. So on Goodreads, it's 2.5. On Hoopla, which is where I'm listening to it, it says it's 3, but this is still by Jessie, Donovan. Places in paranormal romance. Give this one 4 stars. Give it 3.5 Steam fans. Listen to it as an audiobook. We are revisiting Melanie and Tristan, who was the first couple that we encountered, and Melanie is now releasing a book about the dragons to sort of, I guess you could say, quell the secretness of the dragons and come back together with the humans and things like that. But then you also find out a little bit about a new clan that is in this world, as well as you find out a little bit more about the sister, in which had a traumatic event happen to her, but she is the one that sort of has to reconnect with her dragon, and being that she has to talk about it kind of helps her. And I really enjoyed this book. Then finally, I finished Could Have Been Us, which is the Willow Creek Valley. Yes, Willow Creek Valley. Book number 2 by Corinne Michaels. Places in Contemporary. Give it 5 stars. Give it 2 Steam fans. Read this as an arc. It releases April the 27th. You guys can't read it yet, but it's amazing. And I think you're going to want to go and read it after I tell you about it. So this book follows Stella and Jack. If you read Return to Us, I believe that's the first book. Oh my goodness. So if you read the first book in the Willow Creek Valley series, then you kind of got a snippet and cue in to this new couple of Stella and Jack. Well, the scene from the end of that book doesn't happen for a couple chapters in this book, and wowee, wow. All I can say is from start to finish, this book gut punches you and makes you feel all the feels. So you have a second chance / first love romance going on. You have a secret romance going on. You have brothers best friends, or best friend. Then you have wilderness meets city. What else? Family drama that's going on for the overarching Willow Creek Valley series that you're kind of following along with. And then there is some discussion for pregnancy difficulties and childbearing issues, things like that. There is some content warning for death and trauma as well, so just be wary of that. But whew, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's going to take you through all sorts of emotions. I loved it. I can't wait till we get to the next book, which was hinted at the end of this book. And I'm still excited. I'm so excited for this family and everything like that. So yeah, those are the books that I finished last week. What I'm currently reading, what I had hoped, these 2 books specifically, I had hoped to put in as finishing last week, but I didn't. I am reading Healing the Dragon, which is Stonefire Dragon number 3 by Jessie Donovan. This is the book that I was hinting at, where one of the dragons ends up going and healing. Oh, the healing is great. So there's 2 dragon shifters in this book, and I am loving it, which means there's 4 characters. Oh my God, it's so good. And I'm also reading Trap by Jennifer Rebecca, and this is one of the Salvation Society books that released for the month of April. It released about a week and a half ago, and I'm finally reading it. And this one is about a female fighter pilot and a Navy SEAL, and woo, totally grabbed me on that first prologue. Just the prologue alone. And actually, I think it was probably the author's note that really got me. And I was just like, oh, I'm here for this. I am so here for this. Yes. So let me know if any of those books sound interesting for you to go check out. Also, let me know if you guys are enjoying Veda, if you are interested in, the things that I'm doing here for that. Let me know. I do have some more things planned now that I am patchless for the most part. I do still have to be very careful about not stressing my eye, not stressing myself, because once I start to stress, it starts to take a toll on my nervous system, and we can't have that. So and it exacerbates, I got the word right, exacerbates the problem in my eye and the pressure and all of that. So I have to be very careful with that. So there's that. Let me know down in the comments, let's discuss and things like that. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there's a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing to this Patreon. I greatly appreciate you, and I will see you in another video. Bye guys.